Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here, and today I have a pretty sweet budget deck for you. It's not my own build, this is Jambre's list, and Jambre actually played this deck to number 24 legend. Yes, so it's a high legend budget deck. Like, how does that even work? The deck is a Weapon Aggro Rogue, so you have your swordfish and you have ways to buff up your swordfish, or you can also buff up your dagger. Remember, you don't always need swordfish. If you have the right buff cards and the dagger, that can also carry you through the games. But you can give your swordfish some durability or your dagger some durability, you can give it attack. Then you have some pirates. Some pirates will help you draw the pirates. Some pirates have Belcrest that deal damage. You can use that damage to clear the board or to go face. And then some pirates become cheaper. Red Corsair becomes cheaper as your weapon has more attack, so you can play some pirates for free and do some pretty crazy things with this deck. This is now updated for the Titans expansion with the addition of Gear Shift. Shuffle the 2 leftmost cards in your hand into your deck, draw 3 cards. And if you play Gear Shift when it's the only card in your hand, then you have nothing to shuffle, so you just draw 3 cards. Excellent for this kind of low curve deck. Overall, these kinds of decks have already existed. They have been played before the new expansion. The festival lists have still seen some play in this expansion as well. This deck has cut some of the top end, some of the more expensive cards, in order to better accommodate the gear shift, so that you will just be able to empty your hand and hit some face. Matchup-wise, like many successful high legend decks, this deck is quite polarized. You have good matchups against Demon Hunter, Druids, Warlocks, Shamans, and you're pretty even against Rainbow Mage. But you also have some really bad matchups. Hound Hunter, Control Priest, Blood Death Knight, and all sorts of warrior decks. You just have miserable time if you face some heavy control decks with this. So in high legend, people typically build decks tailored for a very specific meta, and it's not a control meta there right now, so yeah. So bringing this deck to the overall ladder, the deck has slightly below 50% win rate. Then again, when I took this out for a spin and played a bunch of games with this, I ended up with a 75% win rate. So yeah, it all depends on what sort of decks you're going to be facing. But if you face a lot of control decks, then this deck is not for you. If you don't face a lot of control decks, this can be an excellent and really cheap option for climbing. As for the mulligans with this deck, you really want to find your weapon, although remember, dagger will also do. Instrument deck and swordfish itself, really good cards. And then there's Jolly Roger, your best 1-drop, just a phenomenal 1-drop. So you can give Jolly Roger every time. You can activate it with the dagger as well if needed. And then you just roll on from there, mainly focusing on creating a big weapon and hitting face with the big weapon. Sometimes when you equip a weapon, you might want to skip hitting that into something on the first turn, so you will be able to build it a little bigger, so you will make all of those hits count. So that's kind of like some of the nuance of playing this specific list. And this is what the deck looks like in action. Up against the Death Knight. Alright, let's see. Jolly Roger a little bit better when going first. Let's use it when we're going first. They need something special to kill it. They did have it. Unfortunate. Not swinging yet because I probably need to buff this dagger and I want the double value. I'm going to go with the mic drop here. This looks like I will swing with this weapon on 4 and 5.
My pain doesn't compare to your plague.
But sadly, you'll be able to clear the Red Corsairs quite easily. Now we're going for Deadly Poison. In the Deadly Poison, into a pair of 3 Red Corsairs. And then this Fillet Fighter is going to hit face, because what else would it fit? Which means that I can also swing at face here. And then I can also use a Gear Shift. Shuffle the other Gear Shift in the deck and draw some cards. But this board is probably going to get cleared. Doesn't even take them very much to clear it. I can just hero power to clear that one. But I am able to get some more durability on this weapon. So we're still in the race. We're definitely still in the race. +1 durability on this weapon. 1 damage and give the weapon even more attack here. I'll make some minions on the board, I guess. They can kill them all with the hero power though. So it will be better to draw a weapon instead. That will improve the average draw I will get. This will improve my average draw. Okay, there are 3 Blood Plagues in my deck, which could be an issue. Now there are 4 Blood Plagues, so they could get some healing. They obviously have to trade, so they can't get a lot of damage in yet. 5 Blood Plagues now. I mean, you don't always draw a Plague. Even when you do draw a Plague, well... Pow. And pow. So, like, you can kill people with your dagger. You just can't, right? I picked up cards that deal tiny bits of damage to individual minions on the board. Just in case. Basic Sunspread was awesome. Hey, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I really liked that deck too. Thing is, if I kill this now, then they'll just play the 1/1s from it. If I don't kill it, then something like this can happen. I can kill that. I can kill this. But Paladin will have so... If they have Boogie down now, I just don't see how I could possibly handle it. Not enough mana to enhance the weapon and then do Red Corsair. I could do Deadly Poison, Red Corsair, Jolly Roger. And right now I think that's what this looks like. Is the Deadly Poison a little bit wasted if I do it here? I can do Harmonic Hip Hop. I can use this to deal 1 damage to that. And then the weapon gets +3, so this one is free. And then I also have enough mana to play Jolly Roger. That's actually perfect. So we do this. Deal 1 damage over there. So I have a free Dread Corsair. I have the 1-cost Jolly Roger. I'm going to use my weapon to kill that. And this will go face. So all of a sudden we have a board.
Reporting for duty.
And that means that we can actually start challenging Paladin's stuff. I can make a pretty big weapon now. Will be sort of wasted. It's fine. Do the Deadly Poison. Then we're going to prep the mic drop. Get some cards, get a bigger weapon. And we're going to start using these to trade. There. We'll also trade here. I can leave everything at 1 health, it's totally fine. I can trade away Paladin's entire board. And hit them in the face. And next time I'll probably have a gear shift play. Filling up the board. None of this was to be expected, I mean. What minions do I want to kill? I would have to start racing towards the face here.
Never bring a sword to a fish fight.
So that one goes there, and then we gear shift. I can do both of these now. I can use this one over there as well. I can trade away one of these. Like this. And then I can push face. Then all of this is now going to the dome. They have 2 minions on the board. I've seen both righteous protectors. And I have seen a boogie down. Can they stop all of this? There's just so much stuff coming. So much stuff coming right at them. They can't stop all of it. There's 9 damage here, and I have a gear shift in hand. They just can't stop them. Jolly Roger does nothing immediately, so Jolly Roger goes back to the deck. We're going to draw the weapon. We're trying to dredge a pirate. We dredge a pirate. And pow, 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 pow. This time we managed to dredge the pirate. And we actually take down the pure Paladin. I didn't think that would be... Guitarist is not a keep. Take me a while to get Jolly Roger going, but I still think I will open with this. The alternative was to open with Fillet Fighter. That would have been a little bit more intimidating, but it would have also been killed on turn 1 really easily. If we are able to dredge a pirate, we will also have the Dread Corsair now for turn 3. Okay, they spent a lot of resources to kill that. That's actually really sweet for me. They really spent everything on that now. We draw the Swordfish. Next turn is Swordfish and hopefully Dread Corsair, if I can dredge a pirate. Scary Relics coming right up. Okay, this dredge will decide a lot in this game. That is definitely a pirate. Which means that we have another pirate coming. And they're just going to start smacking them in the face. Go for the eyes, boo. Go for the eyes. Summon Relic. And damage Relic. Okay. Although other relics are still going to be pretty good after that. So good. But this is a beautiful turn. It's the Dread Corsair. It's the Air Guitarist. It's the Fillet Fighter. It's the Gear Shift. With no cards in hand. And then it's the Jolly Roger. And hit the Demon Hunter in the face again. Pretty explosive. I can do this in... It's actually better to like non-combo Eviscerate than in the mic drop. Gear Shift Empty Hand seems good. It's very, very good. Yes. That's why we want a deck that just throws away cards really rapidly. They were actually able to clear the board. I didn't think they would. Oh, now I don't have to use the Eviscerate yet. Oh, this is beautiful. Deal 1 damage, give your weapon some attack. Draw some cards, give your weapon some attack. And then we smack them in the dome. Ow. And now at 5 mana, the Demon Hunter needs to figure out a way to heal. I don't think they have any taunts. They don't have any heals either. So pow. Thank you for watching. Click like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and a special thanks to all of my Patreon supporters, YouTube members and Twitch subscribers who make all of these videos possible.